Okay. Good morning, all. Yeah. So please unmute. Please mute your audio. Everyone. Okay. So yesterday we completed the first lesson. The explanation part is over. And some of you were saying that you were not able to write the meanings. So once again, I will tell you the word meanings. After that, we will go for a question section. I'll be asking questions. Okay? Okay. So, I just summarize the poem first. Yesterday I have said you that the poet is thinking that he is having a blue sparrow in him as his character, and through that blue sparrow he want to tell that what three qualities a human being have to possess. So first stanza shows the first quality. So first stanza shows the first quality, and that was like the thing, the eatable items what you have in your house, you have to be satisfied with that. And through the media of the small sparrow, he says that the sparrow is happy with the small grains which it gets. So that was the meaning, summary of the first stanza, and that is the first quality of the person. And second stanza, in this second stanza, he says the second quality of a human being. And what is that is, for the sake of our parents or caretakers, we have to be happy and we have to make them happy. Even though we are alone, we have to be happy and we have to make our parents happy. That was the second quality. And third one is here. In this stanza, it is said that we should not waste water. The water what we need for our daily usage, only that much water we have to use. So that three qualities a man should have. So according to the poet, he says that these three qualities are very important for a person. And he has shown these qualities through a sparrow. Clear? So now I'll just tell you the word meanings once again. Those who were not able to write the meanings yesterday, for them, you can write down now. Okay? So first one. So first one, here, chonch. What is the meaning of chonch? Chonch meaning is beak. Chonch meaning is beak. Second, doodh bhare. Doodh bhare means milky. And jundi. Jundi means jowar and bajra. Then dane means grains. Okay. Prayaga, mute your audio. Okay. Prayaga, mute it. Okay, fine. So, dane means grains. Then, ruchi se. Ruchi se means interest, with great interest. And rasa se means taste. Who is speaking? What is the doubt, Lanvi? What one? Dane. Okay. Next. Santoshi means satisfied, or you can say happy. Santoshi means satisfied or happy. Okay. Then Pank. Who is speaking? Dyuti, what is the problem? The board is not visible. Just check your screen, okay? Because for others it's okay. So maybe it is because of your screen something is went wrong. So check it that. So Pankh means wings. Then Anna. Anna means grains here. Anna also means grains. So we have learned two Hindi words for grains. One is Anna and it is because of your screen it is not visible. Here it's okay. For everyone is it like that? For everyone is it the same problem? Okay, 1 minute. See here the screen is sharing only. So just check your screen whether it's open or not. Huh? Now can you hear? See? Okay. Okay. So okay. Now you can see the screen, right? Okay, so here we have completed the meanings of the first stanza. Yesterday I already said about these meanings, and some of you were not able to write yesterday, that's why I have repeated the same. And now second stanza meanings. Here Kant word. Kant word meaning is throat. Kant word is throat. And the next is Boodhe Van Baba Ke Khatir. Ke Khatir means For the sake of. For the sake of. Then रस उंडेल कर गा लेती है. उंडेलना. Undelna means pour is the word meaning P-O-U-R. Pour is the word meaning for undelna. But here res undelna means with great interest. Okay? In this context, res undelna together meaning comes with great interest. Okay? Undelna, only undelna word meaning is pour, but when it comes along with res undelna, it means with great interest. Then vision means isolation, or you can say alone, loneliness. 3 words you can use here. मुझे vision से बहुत प्यार है. I like loneliness. That meaning comes there. Okay? Loneliness. Vision. Vision means loneliness. Okay. So the last answer. Here, chonch means we have already learned the meaning of chonch. That is called beak. Then Chadhi Nadi means speedy river. Chadhi Nadi means speedy river. Chadhi Nadi speedy river. Then Moti means pearl. Then Garbili means proud. Garbili means proud. Then who is saying? Advait, check it with your screen. Then, okay, all other words are easy one only. You have already learned one. And yeah, here, tatolna, groping, grop. Tatolna word meaning is? Tatolna means grop. Okay, so this was the portion yesterday we have learned, and I think I'll ask you questions. So, Anijos, can you hear? Okay, Anijos, in the first answer, what poet want to say? You can check, you can just go through the first answer. What is written in that? Yes, especially with the food grains, right? Yeah, okay. So, can you read this poem, first answer? Yeah, read it. What दूध भरी? दूध. Once again, दूध भरी. It's not clear. Which symbol is used there along with the ja? It is U symbol. See your name once. Can you say your name? Annie, just go through the, Annie, just go through the letters and symbols, okay? In the next class, I'll ask you to read. So before learning to read, just see whether all the symbols are clear for you. Okay, so be careful. Next, Devika. Devika, are you not there? Devika. Devika. Okay. Amala. Amal. Amit, can you hear? Okay. Eliza. Eliza, can you hear? Isa Susan. Okay, Isa Susan, can you hear? Okay, Isa Susan, in the second stanza, what the poet want to say? For the sake of? Yeah. Yesterday you attended the class? Okay, so what I said yesterday, do you remember? Now also I have summarized and said. Please be attentive in the class. In between I'll be asking questions. Okay? So Isa, listen. Here the poet want to say that for the sake of our parents, we have to be good, we have to behave well, and we have to be happy and make them happy. Clear? Okay. Isa, can you read the second stanza? Yeah, read. Okay. Okay, fine. Sana? Can you hear Sana? Noel? Noel Georgie? Is it Noel Georgie? Yeah, Noel, why you are so lazily sitting? Sit properly. Be attentive. Okay, Noel. Noel? Okay, in the third stanza, what the poet says? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. I think network problem is there. Navaneet? Navaneet, read the third stanza. Navaneet, read the third stanza. Navaneet, go through these letters and symbols, okay, Navaneet? Okay? 6, Navaneet, 5, VA. I am talking to Navaneet, VA. Navaneet, VA, can you hear? Okay, go through the letters and symbols. Tomorrow I'll make you to read. Okay, anyone is having any doubt with regard of that lesson? If anyone is having doubt, please let me know that. I hope no. Yes? Who is talking? Okay, Didi, tell me what happened. Okay, third stanza. I'll tell you once again. See, in the third stanza, once I'll read the third stanza, then I will explain. Okay? वो चिड़िया जो चोंच मारकर चढ़ी नदी का दिल टटोलकर जल का मोती ले जाती है, वह छोटी गर्बीली चिड़िया नीले पंखों वाली मैं हूं, मुझे नदी से बहुत प्यार है. So in this stanza, the word meanings are clear, right? Word meanings are clear, I think. Okay. See, here the poet want to say that, like how the small sparrow used to take water, the same way, even we have to use water. What is the way the sparrow use water? It takes only little quantity. Okay? The same way, even we have to use water. By consuming water, we have to use that. That is the summary of the stanza. And sentence wise, वह चिड़िया जो चोंच मारकर चढ़ी नदी का दिल टटोलकर. Here, चढ़ी नदी का दिल टटोलना means groping in the speedy river. Groping means blindly searching for. So here, what the small sparrow used to do? Sparrow lives in nature, right? So sparrow gets water through the natural resources. So nadi, river is a natural resource. So the sparrow used to take water from the river. And the river, what is the specialty of the river? It used to flow always. So it is like speedy river. So even though the river flows in very high speed, this small sparrow with courage, it used to take water from the river's heart. Is it clear? And jal ka moti le jati hai. Jal ka moti, moti means pearl. In the size of a pearl, the bird used to consume water. Bird's beak is small, right? So it can take only a pearl size water. वह छोटी गर्बीली चिड़िया. वह छोटी गर्बीली चिड़िया means that small proudful bird. नीले पंखों वाली मैं हूं, मुझे नदी से प्यार है. And that proudful bird am I, and I love river. Now, Diya Diti, can you hear? Diya? Now, is it clear the last stanza? Is it clear the last stanza? Madhav Suresh? Okay. Is it clear? The third stanza, is it clear? Okay. Navaneet? Sit properly, Navaneet. Be attentive in the class. Don't be so relaxed, okay? Okay. Now we will go for the grammar portion of the same lesson. Okay. You can take the grammar here, this portion. भाषा की बात, भाषा की बात. Okay. So here you can see some of the sentences like पंखों वाली चिड़िया, नीले पंखों वाली चिड़िया, ऊपर वाली दराज, सबसे ऊपर वाली दराज. Okay, listen. पंखों वाली चिड़िया. What do you mean by पंखों वाली चिड़िया? The bird which has wings. Neele pankhon wali chidiya means the bird which has blue feather or blue wings. Then upar wali daraz. Daraz means drawer. Upar wali daraz means the top drawer. And sabse upar wali daraz means the topmost drawer. So this is the meaning of this 4 sentences. This is the first sentence, second, third sentence, and fourth. So did you understand the meaning of the 4 sentences? Okay. See here, pankhon wali chidiya. I have said the meaning also. What is the meaning? The bird which has wings. So here we are saying the speciality of a bird, right? So the word which we are using for the speciality of a noun is called, what it is called, we have learned in the 5th standard, it is called as Visheshan. So what it is called? Visheshan. Okay. And about what we are saying the quality is called Visheshya. We have learned last year about Visheshan and Visheshya. So Visheshan means if we are saying something special or some quality of a noun, that is called Visheshan. And about what we are saying, that is called Visheshya. So in this sentence, pankhon wali chidiya. So you can understand which is Visheshan there and Visheshya also, right? Okay, pankhon wali. Pankhon wali will come as Visheshan. Pankhon wali will be Visheshan and chidiya will be Visheshya. Chidiya is Visheshya. So is it clear? So here Neele pankhon wali chidiya. There Visheshan, what will be the Visheshan there? Neele pankhon wali. And Visheshya will be chidiya. Then upar wali daraz. Upar wali will be Visheshan and daraz is Visheshya. Sabse upar wali daraz. Here sabse upar wali is Visheshan and daraz is Visheshya. Here some exercise portions are given here. See, this is the exercise portion. Yes? Who, Arjun? Arjun, you are talking? You are asking to me, Arjun? Who is asking to me? Okay, listen. Here, morom wala bag. What is the meaning of more? More means peacock. What is the meaning of more? Peacock. So, bag means garden. So, the garden where peacocks are. So, here about what we are saying? About the garden we are saying. And what speciality we are saying about the garden? That there are a lot of peacocks. Okay? So, which word is Visheshan? Morom wala. And bag will be Visheshya. Then pedom wala ghar. Pedom wala means where trees are more. Ghar means house. The house where we can see more lot of trees. So, pedom wala will be Visheshan and ghar will be Visheshya. Phoolom wali kyari. Kyari also means the same bag. So, what is the meaning of bag? Garden. So, kyari also means garden. Phoolom wali kyari. The garden where there are lot of flowers. So, phoolom wali will be Visheshan and kyari is Visheshya. Then, school wala rasta. Yeah, school wala rasta means the way where school belongs. The way where school belongs. So here the main part is the way. We want to say about the way, the path. The path which goes through the school. So school wala will be Visheshan and Rasta will be, yes, Visheshya. Who is speaking? Okay, Samyukta, what is the doubt? What is the doubt, Samyukta? I think network problem. Samyukta, can you hear? Okay, next. Hasne wala bachcha. Samyukta, can you hear? Okay, hasne wala bachcha. Hasne wala means laughing. The child who laughs. Laughing child. So we are saying about the speciality of the child, that that child is laughing. So laughing word will be, hasne wala will be Visheshan and bachcha will be Visheshya. Then moonchom wala aadmi. Moonchom wala. Moonch means mustache. The man who is having mustache. So here mustache, Zayan, don't write anything on the screen. Okay, Moochom wala aadmi. The man who is having mustache. We are saying the speciality of the man, that he is having mustaches. So that mustache word will be Visheshan and man will be Visheshya. So I hope it is clear, right? Okay. So next we are going to learn about next we are going to learn about this part. Okay? So here we are learning about, before that I want to say that here we have already learned that a word which describes about a noun is called Visheshan and about what we are saying is Visheshya. And now we are going to say a word which describes about the verb. Before we learned a noun, a word which describes about a noun. Okay? And now we are going to learn a word which describes about a verb. So the word which describes about a noun was called as Visheshan, and here a word which describes about the verb is called Kriya Visheshan. In Hindi, for verb we used to say it as Kriya. So the word which describes about the Kriya is called Kriya Visheshan. So here in this sentence you can read it. वह चिड़िया झुंडी के दाने रुचि से खा लेती है. So first you have to identify the verb in the sentence. So which is the verb there in that sentence? खा लेती है, eating. Eating is the verb there. So how it is eating? With great interest it is eating. So this word shows the quality, how the verb is happening. So what was the verb there? Eating was the action. And how it was happening? It was happening with great interest. So this word, ruchi se, is called as Kriya Visheshan. And here in the second sentence, वह चिड़िया रस उंडेल कर गा लेती है. So what is the verb there? गा लेती है. Singing is the verb. How it is singing? With great interest. Ras undelna we have learned. We have learned the meaning of ras undelna in the lesson itself. And there I have said the meaning of ras undelna means with great interest. So is it clear? So ras undelna is the Kriya Visheshan of this verb. Now there is exercise portion. First sentence. Rakshit, don't write anything in the screen. Okay. Now, here see. Sonali jaldi jaldi muh mein laddu dhoonsne lagi. Sonali is the name of a girl, and jaldi jaldi, you know what is the meaning? Fast, in a hurry burry. Muh mein means in mouth. Laddu is the English word itself. Dhoonsne lagna means gulping. So what Sonali is doing? She's just gulping the laddus in hurry burry. So how she is doing that action? What is the action there? Gulping, eating very fast. Who is doing? Sonali is doing. So Sonali, what action she is doing? Dhoosna. So this verb, how she is doing? This verb, like jaldi jaldi. So here verb is dhoosna, and jaldi jaldi is kriya visheshan. Is it clear? Next, second sentence. गेंद लुढ़कती हुई झाड़ियों में चली गई. गेंद means ball. लुढ़कती हुई means by rolling. गेंद लुढ़कती हुई झाड़ी means bushes में चली गई. It's just went. So the ball rolled and went to the bushes. So what is the verb? Went is the verb there. So what is the verb? It went. Who went? The ball went. How it went? By running? No. By walking? No. Then how? By rolling. So this shows the speciality how it went. Is it clear? Okay. So in this sentence, chali gayi is verb and luthakti is the विशेषण, क्रिया विशेषण. नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस. भूकंप के बाद जनजीवन धीरे धीरे सामान्य होने लगा. भूकंप के बाद, भूकंप मीन्स अर्थक्वेक. उसके बाद, के बाद मीन्स आफ्टर दैट, जनजीवन ह्यूमन लाइफ धीरे धीरे स्लोली ग्रेजुअली सामान्य होने लगा. इट स्टार्टेड टू बिकम नॉर्मल. सो व्हाट स्टार्टेड टू बिकम नॉर्मल? द ह्यूमन लाइफ स्टार्टेड टू बिकम normal. How it started to become normal? Dheere dheere. So what is the verb there? What was happening there? The human life was becoming normal. That action is happening. So samanya hone laga. That is the verb. And how it was happening? Slowly or gradually it was happening. So dheere dheere is क्रिया विशेषण and सामान्य होने लगा is क्रिया. नेक्स्ट सेंटेंस. कोई सफेद सी चीज धप से आंगन में गिरी. कोई मीन्स something, some white color thing. See, सफेद सी, white color. चीज means thing. धप से means with a great, loud, dull voice. That is called like something. If there's something falls, it just falls. No, the sound what it makes is called dhap se. So, कोई सफेद चीज धप से आंगन में गिरी. आंगन means in courtyard. Giri means fall. So here, some white thing has just fall in the courtyard, or you can say park. Also, you can say courtyard is the exact word meaning for angan. So something has fall on the courtyard. What fall? Giri. Giri is the verb there. Fall is the verb there. And how it was fallen? It was fallen like dhapse. So dhapse is the kriya visheshan. So kriya is giri and kriya visheshan, the way how it fall was dhapse. So dhapse is the kriya visheshan. Now next sentence. टॉमी फुर्ती से चोर पर छपटा. टॉमी is the name of a boy. फुर्ती से means fast, suddenly. A quick movement is called furti. Okay? Furti means a quick movement. Jumping, furti se means with fast and all you can say. Chor par, chor you know. What is the meaning of chor? Thief. Chapata means fall, jumped. So what Tommy did, quickly he fall on the thief. So here, what is the verb there? Chapata, jumping on or falling on. Chapta word is kriya, and how Tommy fall on the thief? Furti se, quickly. So furti se is the kriya viseshan and chapta is kriya. Next second last sentence. Tejinder sahamkar kone mein baith gaya. Tejinder is the name of a person. Sahamkar means in fear. Kone mein baith gaya. Sahamkar means in fear. Fear. Okay. Fear. Kone mein baith gaya. Kona means in a corner. Baith gaya, sat. So, Tejinder in fear, he sat in a corner. So, what is the verb there? Sitting. Sat. How he sat? In fear he sat. He was afraid, and in that fear he sat in a corner. So, sitting is a verb, and how it is he sat? In fear he sat. So, Sahamkar is a kriya viseshan. Next last sentence. आज अचानक ठंड बढ़ गई. आज means today, अचानक suddenly, ठंड, cold, बढ़ गई, increased. बढ़ गई means increased. So what happened? Increasing is happened. Right? How it happened? Suddenly it happened. Okay? So, बढ़ गई, that is kriya, and how it happened? अचानक is kriya viseshan. Okay, so now what you have to do is, I'll give you some exercise to do. I'll ask questions also. So you can answer for that. Okay. Here, can you see the board? Can you see the screen? Can you see the screen? Okay, okay. So now listen to the hello. Please don't talk in between. To the person whom I call, only that person should answer. Okay. Who is speaking? Yes, teacher? Hello, listen. Don't speak others should not speak. To whom I speak, only they have to answer. Okay? Okay. Okay. So, Alia Fatima. Okay. Read the first sentence, Alia. Yeah. Hello, Alia. Can you hear? Alia, can you hear? Can you hear, Alia? Alia, can you hear me? Alia, can you hear me? Okay, Alia, read the first sentence. Alia, read the first sentence. Can you hear? No. Madhav, can you hear? Ron William? Anyone? Afreen can hear? Okay, Madhav. Read the first sentence, Madhav. What is this first sentence? You can't see? मेज पर काला सी रेखा है. Okay, so did you understand the meaning of the sentence? No. Maze par means? What is the meaning of maze? Maze means table, on the table. Rekha hai, kept. So what is kept on a table? Black specks. So what is kept on the table? Black specks. So in this sentence, which is kriya, kriya not kriya, which is noun? Which words are noun there? Okay, table is noun, then rekha is adjective. I am asking about noun. Only one word is there as noun there used. Is there only one noun in that sentence? Black is a noun? No. See, maze is noun and chashma is noun, right? Chashma means specs. So about which noun we have we have explained, we have said the quality. About chashma noun we have said the quality. What type of chashma is it? What type of chashma it is? It is black color specs. So here Visheshan is there and Visheshya is there, right? So which is Visheshan in that sentence? See, Madha, Visheshan means, what is the meaning of Visheshan? Why you didn't hear? I explained the sentence, right? Then why can't you answer it? Which word? I have explained all the word meaning here. Maze I said, Kala I said, Chashma I said, Rekha hai I said. And so my question is, what is Visheshan? So Visheshya? You were not listening properly the class, Madhav. Okay? Visheshan is adjective and Visheshya is the thing what we are describing about. Did you understand? If I am saying whiteboard, about what I am saying? Yeah, about the board I am saying. And what I am saying about the board? That it is white in color, right? Yes. So, white is Visheshan and board is Visheshya. Is it clear? Okay. So, here we are saying that Kala Chashma, right? So, which is Visheshan and what is Visheshya there? Yes. Kala is Visheshan and Chashma is Visheshya. We are saying about the specs that it is black in color. Right? So about what we are saying, about specs we are saying. So that is Visheshya. What we are saying about the specs, that is Kala. So that is Visheshan. Is it clear, Madha? Okay, next. Sana, can you hear? Before also I called you, Sana, you were not hearing it. Okay. Anita, Anish, can you hear? Anita, can you hear? Alia? Avani, can you hear? Amals, Albin, Amit, Amrita Jain, 6C, Amrita Jain, can you hear Amrita? Amrita, can you hear? Who is speaking? Amrita, can you hear? Okay, Amrita, read the second sentence. Okay, in this sentence, did you understand the meaning of the sentence? Okay. Okay, tell me what is, which is Visheshan there and which is Visheshya? Bada is? Once again. Okay. Good. Good, Amrita. Okay, Anjana 6A. Anjana. Anjana, can you hear? Anjana, can you hear? Anna Jose, can you hear? Annie Jose? Annie Jose? Okay, Annie Jose, read the third sentence. तेजी से भाग रहा है. Okay, so meaning, is it clear for you? Okay, can you say verb there? Which verb is used? Kriya. Which is the Kriya there? What is the Kriya in the sentence? Meaning of the sentence is, the child is running very fast. Tezi se means very fast. Bhag raha hai means running. So which is the verb there in that sentence? See, I am asking about verb, kriya. So which verb is used in this sentence? The child is running very fast. So which is the verb in English? The child is running very fast. What is the action word there? Okay, so that is called, running is called verb. In Hindi we used to call it as Kriya. So bhag raha is Kriya. Okay. And how he is for running? Yeah. And what is the Hindi word for that? Yeah, tezi se. So tezi se is yeah, listen. Okay. Tezi se is Kriya Visheshan. When see, we have learned in English, we have learned adjective and what is the meaning of adjective? Hello? Annie? Yeah, what is the meaning of adjective? Describing word is called adjective. When we describe something, that describing word is called adjective. If you describe about a noun, that word is called, are you hearing? That word is called adjective. Okay. So here, it is not describing about a noun, it is describing about the action. Tezi se word is describing about a action. So that is Kriya Visheshan. Is it clear? See, now today we have learned about Visheshan, we learned, Visheshi we learned. Yeah, then, yes. Yes, 4 things we have learned. Right? Once again. Minimize here. Okay, see, listen. Once again, I think you have confusion among the grammar. So once again, I will clear that. Today we have learned Visheshan, then Visheshya, then we learned Kriya, and then Kriya Visheshan. See, today we have learned about Visheshan, Visheshya, Kriya and Kriya Visheshan. Is it clear? Visheshan means when we describe, Visheshan is a word which describes a noun. Clear? Visheshan, what is Visheshan? The word which describes about a noun. So, for example, if you are saying, see, if you are saying Kala, Kali Billi. Okay, in this word, Kali Billi means black cat, right? So this is a noun, right? And this is a describing word about this noun, right? So the describing word is called as Visheshan, and about what we describe it's called Visheshya. So Kali is Visheshan, and Billi is Visheshya. Okay, so these 2 things are clear. Okay, next we are going to learn about Kriya and Kriya Visheshan. So Kriya, you know, like some action. रो रही है. रो रही है means what? Who is saying? Who is having sound problem? See here, जोर से रो रही है. So what is the action happening there? Crying is happening. So we are describing how it is happening. How it is happening जोर से, loudly. So this is called Kriya Visheshan and this is called Kriya. Kriya and Kriya Visheshan. So when an adjective is describing about the verb, then it is called Kriya Visheshan. And when an adjective is describing about a noun, then it is called Visheshan. Is it clear? Okay. So today we have learned about Visheshan and Visheshya. In the next class we will continue the same. So study properly and do the exercise.